Hey everyone, I'm Taylor with Striv Education. Last week, we helped more than 70 students from 15 schools produce 40 games in just 4 days at the Nebraska State Volleyball Championships. It was an incredible week. I was there, Nathan on our team was there. We watched students learn, lead, and experience what real broadcasting looks like in a high pressure, high stakes environment. And I want to take you behind the scenes of the broadcast to show you how it all came together and what teachers took away from this and why we continue to get 70 students to show up and experience this. The first thing I want to talk about is why student-led broadcasting matters. And student-led broadcasting gives students hands-on experience. It's teamwork, it's confidence. It's more than just running a camera, switching cameras, producing wirecast. And teachers really get to see their students lead and problem solve live and in a high impact, like I said, chaotic environment. We had two broadcasts going on at once at Pinnacle Bank Arena, and so there's a lot of energy going on and fans behind you, and you can see teachers trying to help students, and it's really cool. And like I said, it's not just about running the camera or calling the game. It's about leadership, training, disguised as live production. So how do we prepare for state volleyball with 70 students, 15 schools, 40 games in 4 days? Google Sheets. And we spent basically a couple weeks preparing for this, reaching out to schools and filling in roles so they knew before they even got there what students were going to be doing before they sat in that chair or ran that camera. With some great equipment, we had a Blackmagic ATEM Mini for switching on one camera. We had an AV Matrix on the other. And so they knew, and then we, thankfully, Johnson County Central let us borrow. They have 4 Canon XF605 cameras. So cameras, the view for sports looked really great, and the product that was being put out was really well done. And so preparation is everything. And so we sent out scripts to students beforehand and even some training so they knew. Some of these students have been at state volleyball and some of our state events in the past. And some teachers love coming to these, and it's always a highlight. As AJ here at Columbus High said, the environment's great, high stakes, and every time their kids come away with something they want to bring back to their program, which is what it's all about. And so we thank teachers like AJ, and we want to show you how you can take the things we're learning at these state events, how you can bring them back to your classroom. But it's all about students. Students are running the show. They're running the cameras. They're switching camera views. They're announcing every match, and they communicate. We have comms for camera operators and switchers, and teachers are right there too. So they get to kind of coach them and guide them, but really let students lead. They're not the ones actually doing the work. And so it's really fun, and we're there helping them. And if something technically goes wrong, they're able to communicate with us, and we can come show them what happened and why that happened. It's really cool. And I wanted to highlight, I'll put in the description, one of our amazing crews, and that's at Johnson County Central. And so I'll link this, and they just do an incredible job. Here, I'll mute it, but they did a pregame show. They scripted out historically what team's stats were, how many times they've been to state, and they did a full pregame show with 3 cameras switching between crowd shots and team, the teams, the starting lineups, and you can see all the different camera angles that they had, the announcers, the switcher, the director, all the different things, made it really impactful for their students and for the fans watching at home. So really well done. Again, we'll put the link below for that. And Sean at Waverly brought his students. They love to come be a part of this. It's chaotic, it's fun, it's a great experience for students, and they appreciate being part of this opportunity to give them these amazing experiences. And we want that for you as well. And what are some of the things we learned? We learned, like I said, preparation builds confidence. Clear roles and communication make everything go smooth. Yeah, there's going to be things that come up. We're going live. In fact, on the semifinal day Friday, we lost power at the end of the match. There's nothing we could do to prevent that from happening. Or what do you do next? You've just got to roll and adapt. And what a great experience for students, although that was not very fun. But teachers get to trust students when they discover what they can truly do. And when teachers trust students to take ownership, they rise to the challenge every single time, especially in this. This is Silver Lake here. They brought almost 10 students to state volleyball. They're helping us at state football as well. And you guys, you don't need a big event to create this kind of experience. You can start small with your next game coming up here in winter events, or if you still got some fall events coming up, or even at your next class project. But you don't need a state tournament to start, but you've got to have a plan. Every successful broadcast program begins with a plan. You've got roles, goals, and a clear path. And that's why we've actually created a quarterly media plan process that we can take you through. And we'd love to take you through that. It takes about 30 minutes. It gives you a roadmap for your students in your program and you as a teacher, especially if you've never done this before. I like to compare this, if you're a math teacher, you get a plan. Everyone has expectations of what you're going to learn in math. You don't get that when you're a media broadcast teacher. That's what we're giving you, and we'll lay it out for you, and so that you can really have a great experience this upcoming winter. Whenever you watch this, if it's coming up on fall, spring events, whenever that is, we want to help you build that. And you can start right now by going to striv.education, build my plan, and schedule a time. That's what student-led broadcasting is all about, giving students purpose, experience, and pride in what they create. Thanks for watching, and I hope this gives you some ideas for how to empower your own students through media and broadcasting.